Hi everyone, it's Rachel here. I'm just going to do a little video. It's very late. I'm cooking dinner. It's actually nearly 7. I never do videos at this time. But I thought I'd do a little one. I'm just going to put my timer on for 15 minutes and then I'll put you on pause. I'll have to join the videos together because I need to go and put the sausages in. But I was just working on a bit of ephemera because I've got to finish Carol's Easter journal. And so I just wanted to show you what I did today. I didn't get much crafting done today. I rang my mum to see if she had been able to get some things at the supermarket, and then fortunately the government has brought in a special shopping. The first hour in the morning is for the pensioners, so that's really great. So mum will be able to get some stuff. And then my brother rang me, so yeah, you know, all these phone calls, which I love, then they all the morning just sort of disappears. So but I did get a little bit done, and then we had to go and do the shopping. Shopping is not an easy task here because you know, we're in lockdown, so as you know, there's only 2 people or so allowed in a shop at a time. So Steph went to the fruit market because I went this morning next door and there were like 5 people outside. So I thought, I'm not going to stand there with those people. So Steph went later and he got in fairly quickly. But then we needed other stuff from the supermarket. So we went to my favourite supermarket, and I can't tell you, the line was longer because everybody has to stand a metre apart, but it was a huge line. And we thought, we'll go at lunchtime because all Italians love to eat their lunch at, 1 o'clock. Wow. Didn't keep them at home, did it? So we had to go to the other bodgy supermarket, which is okay. There weren't any people there. So yeah, I wasted a whole lot of time. And then I did exercises with Lulu, and so my day just flew away, and I just don't seem to be getting anything done, do I? So here I am at 7 o'clock cooking dinner and recording a video. Okay, so I wanted to tell you what I was doing. So I've ended up with all these book pages, and I just thought, well, why don't I sit down and just sort of prepare them into shapes and things for books. Now, usually this shape I do as I stitch it down on the page, but I don't know if Carol Laws did something like this. Anyway, she did flippy out pockets. I don't know if they were this shape. I would need to pull out her journal and have a look. I can't remember. So what I did was normally I fold my book page in half, like that, and it sort of sticks down, but it doesn't stick down too much because that's just where I was gluing other things. And then what I did was, I'll just show you how I did these. I folded it down like so it's nice and strong here, and then I folded this down the same way, and then I glued them, and I'll glue them now. I might as well, but I won't stitch them now. Oh, silly me, left my glue open, didn't I? From this morning. Oh my goodness, and then I didn't get back in here. So that's that, and then here, and I glued them down. So this you could, G. Kerr did this. You could actually put this on just say, this is my journal page. You could actually, you'll get a bit of bulk in the middle, but you could actually stitch it down into a page like that, decorate and stitch it down, and then have like a pocket on either side, which is a cool thing to do actually. That's a thought. And then the other thing that what I did was, so I glued them down. I actually stitched along here and along here, along there and along there. And then what I did was I sort of folded them, and actually the other ones were better than this because they don't meet. What I'll do is I'll go like that, and then I'll trim it off at the bottom if I have to. And then, so I stitched those, and then I just stitched down here and around here, and then I stitched a piece of fabric on. And some of them I stitched the piece of fabric on that side. Did I do any others? Oh no, maybe I didn't do any others. I thought the others I would wait because I'd see which way do I want the flip to attach to the page. And then with these ones, it's the same idea. So I'll grab another piece because I ended up having so many of these, and if you don't sort of prepare them, then you sort of, I think it's nice to have them prepared. So let's just put those ones aside, and I'll just show you these. So a good way to sort of pre-prepare. So these are all going to be floating pockets, all of those. And then here with this one, what I did was I glued down about that much. You can glue down more or less depending on how deep you want it. So I glued that down. So I'll put those aside to be stitched another time. Okay. Excuse me. There. Okay. And so I glued that down. Then what I did was I stitched across here, which you can see here. So it's another floating pocket. Okay, so there's another floating pocket. And then, so I stitched here first. That's when I liked it, and that's very strong now because that's folded over. But then I stitch across because when you're putting it in, it could tear or something like that, and it just sort of reinforces it. It'll only tear to where the stitching is, more in theory. And then once that's stitched, I stitched all around the 3 sides, and then I added a fabric that I just tore, and I did all of those. So that's all of those. So I prepared those this morning, so that one can go aside. And then this one, all I did was I had one of these. I stitched down one edge, folded it over, and then stitched around the 3 sides. So it's a tuck. It's a pocket with a tuck. Actually, I thought it could be like that, or you could put it in like that. You could have it as a flip out with a tuck, like that. Although that would be, you don't want to put too much fabric over that, if you know what I mean. Like, you don't want to sort of take away the depth of your pocket. Although it's quite deep, doesn't matter. So that could be another flip. That could be a flippy pocket. That's a good idea, actually. I hadn't thought of that one. So I prepared a whole lot of those, and that was just from a folded in half book page. This was quite a big book. That's a smaller book, so you'd get a smaller one. So I prepared those. And then these are, you've seen me do these before. These are the big long strips when you fold the book that way. And then I stitch across the bottom or the top and then just fold it up and then stitch around it. And so you've got a tag with a pocket. Nice little way to put in. You could make a little tag if you want to, or you could put like little bits of ephemera in, like some of the digis that you buy. Oh, this one, see, I didn't stitch that one. There you go. So that one needs to be stitched, folded up. I must have missed that one. Fold it up, whatever height you want, how deep you want it, and then stitch around it. And then these are the ones that you can stick down on the page. It can be a flip, it can be whatever you like. It can be stuck down in 3 sides and have it as a tuck. So many options with that. And that's like one of those, and then from the same book it's half of one of these, and again stitch across there and then stitch around. So that half will do another one here, and then you've got that sort of thing. And so I did those with the various book pages because they're good to have ready. So that's another way to prepare yourself, and that it's quite a good way to streamline. I've left a few because I need some to make tags. And then this one I've stitched down because I was thinking this can be a side tuck on a page. So you decorate it and then you put it there. See, it's perfect for the our A4 international paper, and so that would be decorated, and I can stitch around 3 sides, and then that will be a side tuck. Or I could stitch down the 2 sides, decorate it, and it can be a belly band. So that's what I prepare those for. And sometimes I like to make them a flip out as well. And then this is one of these ones. I can probably prepare some more of those. So I will. So it's big. I usually do those when I've got a slightly bigger one. I stitch down the side there and then fold it in half like that. So this can be a side tuck with a little tuck. It can be, depends how big the journal is, sort of thing. So that's what they can flip out, they can do whatever they like. So that I'll put that one over there. And then I just prepared some of these. Now I did these single. Normally I do them with this page that is double, but they actually end up being quite thick, so I thought I'd give them a go single, and that way I'll decorate them and then they'll become stronger. So I've got those, and I haven't stitched across the top of those. I prepared a few for different size journals. You can also just snip that bit off and then have a corner tuck as well if you want to. So I didn't decorate those yet. I haven't stitched down the side of those because I'll stitch it all together. So that's those, and then that's another belly band one. Yeah, so that's all I really did today. I just got those done. Oh, and then I was mucking around. I wanted to do a nice long tag. That's nice coffee dyed paper. So I need to stitch around that. And then, oh, I had these bits of the concise British, what's it called? Concise British Flora, the new Concise British Flora book that I've showed you before. I was making these into tags, and they might be decorated. I think I've got another one here. So they were just scrap bits, and I wouldn't bother cutting those flowers out because they're too, some of those I might have, but they're too spindly. So I did that, and so they're ready to be made into tags. Oh, and then I had a play. I got some Makey stamps. I absolutely love them, so I tried those out on my book page. I'll just show you them. They're really cute. I got this one, so that's just on book page. This one. And then that one, and that was actually on the book page. I stamped it upside down. I wasn't going to do anything with it. I was actually going to throw it out, and then I decided to cut it out and put it on there. So there we go. So that's what I've got. And then I also prepared the cover, but I don't want to show all of the cover because it has to be, it'll be a surprise when it's all put together. But this is going to be the cover. And what I wanted to do, should I? Don't know. I'm just going to grab somewhere here. I've got some Tim Holtz, and I don't use them very often. Distress inks. I've got tea dye, and I got these stamps from AliExpress. Now let me see what I got. They came in the other day. I ordered them ages ago. I'd even forgotten about them, so it was a nice surprise. And I accidentally bought 2 of some of them. So what I'm going to do when I make my packages up, I've got a few stamps that I've actually accidentally bought 2. So I'm going to include them in my giveaway. Like, because I'm going to be giving away a little bit of, you know, I might be giving away some paper bundles. So I thought it might be nice to also get these. I think there's another one I bought 2 of, but I can't see where it is. But I wanted these splatters. This is what I wanted. And look at that nice writing. Yeah, I wanted these sorts of things to create effects. So, but I think I should try it out first. Or, you know me, I'm a bit of a nervous Nelly when it comes to stamping. So, what have I got under here? Let's have a look. I don't know how this colours. I haven't even used it ever. Where's my block? Oh, I brought my block over here. So, let me see. I've got this one as well. Literally, I think one of these just, no, not today. When did it arrive? On the weekend or something. I wanted these sort of splattery things. So let's just give them a go on a plain piece of paper and see what they sort of look like. So that's that one. I'll move the book away. Actually, I've got my, I could do some printing on there, could I? Do you think that would be very bad? I could print on the side here. I'm going to cut that off anyway. So I wanted to see how this would turn out. Might not turn out at all. Might not like it. Might not decide to use it. Oh, well, I don't mind that. But maybe I need a bit less. Let's see if I put less on. I don't want it that bright, you see. Okay, well, I'm not sure about that. What does everybody think? I'm not sure about that. Like, I might like it more on another, like, not just on the white. Let me just try something else. What else do I have here? Got these splats. Now, someone asked me, where do I get my acetate? Sometimes I take the one piece off these. Because eventually they don't stick back on anyway. So, I use these bags. That's good acetate. With these bags, this one's got a few marks on it, so I probably wouldn't use it. But sometimes if they've got the edge there, then I put them on double because I think they're a little bit stronger, less likely to tear. So let me just have a look here. I did get some other colour Tim Holtz's as well. Let me just see here. I can't believe I bought them twice. And I thought I was being careful, not getting the same thing. But, you know how it is. And then the other one that I liked was, I like those. So these are quite good stamps, but I just have to get used to them. Was the circle. I wanted the one with the circle that looked like the mug had been sitting on, but on the piece of paper, but I don't think I found it. So let's just see what this one looks like. Just go like this. Oh, there's my timer. Okay, right. I'll try this and then I'll pause it and then I'll come back. That's all right. Okay, I'll pause it and then I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. So I just wanted it's the color that's sort of getting it wrong for me. So let's just try this color. This is the Ranger one. I like that more. But maybe I want a secondary. Yes, secondary stamping I need. What do you call it? This is the other one I got that I doubled up on. So I'll put that one aside. And then I don't know, I'm sorry if there's a reflection, it's dark. So I got these lovely flowers. I bought them quite a while ago, as I said, on AliExpress. I don't think I've ever seen them before, in the sense that I don't think that they're taken, I don't know. But anyway, I've bought them now. So there we have it. So yeah, I think I might do that colour. I'm a bit nervous. I guess I could just collage something over it if I wasn't happy with it on my book. Very nervous about doing this. I could ruin it. Just put that there so I don't stamp onto the actual, I want it kind of coming off. Oh yes, that's good. See, I only got a little bit there. That's all I want. Good. There we go. So it looks like the naughty coffee mug has been... I did attempt to clean my block today, but I think I need to clean it with the alcohol. I think I might like that one. Where did this one come from there? Put that one back there. I might like that one. The splatter. Let's put the splatter on, and we'll do it with this colour. Yeah, I'm liking this. I don't know if you can see. Over here. So it's like I spilt my... Yeah, so I like this colour more. So this is the coffee, the archival ink coffee, and it looks like I spilt coffee on there. There we go. Oh yeah, that's really cool. That worked. That was what I was wanting. That's what I wanted to do. Looked like I wasn't careful with my coffee and I spilt it on my work. Okay, so that's done. Now let's put these away. That one goes there, and that one goes there. I want to play around with more with stamps. I saw a really cool thing. Now, where did I see it? Oh, that's what I wanted to buy. Okay, I'm not going to show you the front of that because that's a surprise. Okay, nearly showed you. So let's just, and look at these. These are really cool. Anyway, let's just make some. Let's make a few pockets. Oh, I need to put my timer back on because then I have to go and stir the dinner, mix it, otherwise it'll cook on top and not underneath. Okay, I put the timer on and now I can play because I can keep track of time. So I've got all of these pages here too. Oh, I think that'll be nice there. Yes, so Carol has ordered a Easter journal, and so I'm going to make a few bits and pieces. I have already made a few bits, and I've sort of kind of prepared my pages. They're all in the book, ready to have pockets put on and that sort of thing. I didn't even measure that. Yeah, it's ready. Oh, that's good. It's ready to have pockets and stuff put on. So so I need to make them. Now, this was one of the pages that I had printed on the other side, but I didn't include it because I had too many pages. It doesn't have a huge spine, but I chose the book because I figure for Easter you don't need like 5 signatures or anything like that. And I really liked the cover. The cover has beautiful marbling on it. And now here, what am I going to put here? I'm going to put something different, I think. So let's see. I'll just put that over there. And not that one. Well, that's the other one I've started working on, but I haven't done. And it's been sitting there for months and months, waiting for me to get my act together. Well, I'm getting it together, guys. Getting it together. Here we go. This is just a public domain from, oh, I like that. It's from, what do I want to say? It's from the Met Open Access, I think. It's just like a old paper. And I think it's one of the ones I had printed out for Lulu to use. So I'll use that. And I was thinking with this one, I might put something colourful down there. But with this one, I might put a flower or something. I don't know. I'll have a play with that. I thought I might use... Where are they? I wonder where I put all my Easter stuff. I had all that. I think it's in the box in the other room. Those, the shapes that Steffi made. You know, the ones that go like that. I thought I might put one of those kind of like, if it will fit, as a belly band and slip it in. That's what my thoughts were. Anyway, you'll see it when I do it. Okay, so I'm going to tear this the height that it needs to go about there. And then, and I may or may not use this. Well, if I make it Eastery, I'll have to use it, won't I? But we're going to have a look at... Oh, everything's in the other room. Oh, no, there it is. I've got it here. I put them in this box. Now, my mother-in-law got me this tin the other day when we were still able to go out and about. She'd bought me this tin. The lid's in the other room. It needs a bit of a repair. It's quite a nice box size. See, the bottom's coming apart. I've got whatever you call E6000 glue, so I'll use that because that's really good for metals. So I'll use that to fix it. So in there I've got all my Easter stuff. So I'll show you what I meant with the other thing. So I've got a huge tub of Giotto glue now, Giotto PVA glue. So when my Paytex one empties out, what I'll do is I will, that's just a notification from Pinterest on the iPad. My phone's on airplane mode. So when I run out of PVA, I'll just fill up that bottle. That's what I'll do. Oh, I've got that glitter glue. I haven't used that yet. I must give that a go. Okay, so that's that. And then, oh, these. I thought if I attach that somewhere, could be like, not that particular one, but it could be a cute belly band for a long tag. That's what I was going to try out. Okay, so I've got lots of cute things here that I can play with in this tin. I've got stuff everywhere. I've got a million things going on at the same time and not getting anywhere and not doing my orders as I should be doing. And I'm just a scatterbrain. Just a scatterbrain. I just keep, you know, like I wasn't going to ring my mum today, but I just felt the need to, so I just ring her. Well, that could be nice. I think that could be nice there, that one. But I might have that one cut out somewhere, if I'm lucky. See, these are all the cutouts that I've got. Oh, I think that's cute. Oh, I like that. So I won't do everything on video, Carol, so that way you get a surprise. Although you did, I think you said to me to do it, feel free to do a flip through. So you might see it before you get it. Well, you might have to just enjoy looking at it on the video because who knows when I'm going to go and send it. Who knows? I'm going to put a bit of straw paper there. Okay, so I haven't, today, Gina, your entry arrived. I haven't opened it yet. I thought I'd wait till tomorrow and just see if any others come in. If they don't come in any others tomorrow, I will do the video with Gina's. I'm very excited. I can't wait to open it, Gina. So thank you so much. And yeah, so that's why it won't have a video for those. I wonder if I'd like that there. No, I don't think so. Okay, so let's glue this down. I think I better change my... Oh, that was a book I wrote down. Wildlife, Plants and Flowers. That's an Artie Mae's book. Now, I better not lose that. Because Andrea was showing some of the books and it looked like it was really cool. So I thought I might try and find it on Amazon. Maybe I won't buy it now. I mean, the poor people from Amazon, I bet they're inundated with orders. And, you know, and they're probably not feeling so secure delivering them to people. Now, I had my bone folder here before. Here we go. Okay, and then I wanted to... Oh, I don't know if I've got them here. Do I? Let me see. No, they're all the new digis. Oh, I might have them over there. I'm looking for... I'll tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Tina's numbers, and I don't know where I've put them. Are they here? Tina's numbers? No, they're all printables. They're all, like all my Easter ones. I used them last with my printable, my architecture one. So where did I put them? Oh, well, if my buzzer goes, I'll be able to go and look for them, won't I? Oh, I've got lots of Easter bits in there to use as well. I have to remember those. No, I can't find my Tina things, so we'll just put that aside. We can do that afterwards. Don't have to do it now. I'll put that aside, but I do like that. I think that's cute. So there we go. There's one. Now I've lost all my bits because I put stuff all over the top of them. I'll put you down on the garbage bin. How about that? That's a good spot. I like putting things on top of my go. Oh, look at all of these. So these are all things that can... That's how many I printed out. I printed out so many. You know, I think I printed them out testing, and then I didn't think I had a full set maybe to show, and then I reprinted them, and oh, I just, you know, when you're doing a kit, you do end up printing out a lot of copies, just because you have to try them and all that sort of stuff. Just going to grab those ones and put them there as well. Okay, that piece of paper can go up there. That will go on my little scrappy one. And I think I'll do one of these. I like having these pre-prepared. These are good to have pre-prepared. And I've got lots of these here that could... Let's pull some of these Easter ones out. See, look at these triangles. Got all kinds of good things in here that I can use from the other journals that I made. Now, I forgot to do a flip through of those today. So, I like all these papers. So, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. And I have to go to the post office to pick up something, so I guess I could put them... Well, I might... I don't know whether I should put them in my shop or not. Don't know. I mean, the post office is open. I'm just trying to think now. Do I want any of these? They're all a bit plain, aren't they? That could... Oh, that would be nice there, but I might like to keep that for something. Oh, I like that. I'm going to use a bit of that. So these are leftovers from tearing down my pages to the right size. Just put that there. And then I need to tear. Oh, there was a mosquito flying around today. that means that it's been quite warm and the mozzies are out and about. I did squash it. Sorry, mosquito, but I don't like mosquitoes. So I'm going to put that there. Okay. So this probably won't be too long a session today because I'm a bit late. And as I said, it's dinner time, and then, oh, there'll be the dire news. I really want to watch the news, but then I feel like I need to watch the news. I don't know. So sometimes I like to use the one. Now I feel like I need to be careful with these because they've gone down in numbers because I've been making them into things. What was I don't know. I've lost track of what I was saying. Oh my wordy lordy. Oh well. Oops. Lulu, can you go and turn the oven on, please?
When will dinner be ready?
Oh, probably in about 15 minutes. Maybe a bit longer. I'm not sure. I have to check. I'll check the progress afterwards when my alarm goes off. If you wouldn't mind turning the oven on, that would be great. Thank you.
The oven is on.
No, that's no good, that one. Let's have a look.
I'm very tired.
You're tired. You did exercises today.
Yeah, first time in 2 weeks.
First time in 2 weeks, Madam has done exercises. Madame Lucy. Madame Lucy.
Madame Lucy.
Lucy? I like the way the French say Lucy. My cousin's wife is French, and she was studying in Melbourne. She did like a Erasmus, whatever you call it. So you do the exchange in Melbourne, and she met my very sweet cousin. He's lovely, and so she lives in Sydney, not in Sydney, in Melbourne. And so the kids are half French and half Aussie, and very, very cute. And they speak French and English, and they actually go to she teaches at a French school, and so the kids get to go there as well. That's what I love, that bunny. I love the bunny with the walking stick. I'm very excited about what Steffi is working on at the moment. I'm going to leave that overhanging there, and I might even leave that bit there and see how it goes, because that'll be stitched out. I love that. That's really cute. So that's that one. You see, when you've got these bits and pieces prepared, you just sort of whiz along, really, I think. So that, for example, that could go there, and then I could put something down there. There we go. Use up your scrap. So I'll put that there. I'm not even going to take the white bit off. Don't need to, because I'm going to cover it. And I need to make some more of my scrappy stuff, because I've been using it. Okay, so there's my alarm. So I'll glue this down. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause again. Interrompi. And I will be back in a minute. So I'm back. I found Tina's numbers. Let me just put my timer on again for 20 minutes. Okay. So I found Tina's numbers. They were in the TV room because, as I mentioned, I am spread all over the place. Too pale. There's no reason why you can't put things on sideways. That's a nice tag shape, that one. So I've got those there. Oh, I've brought in Mrs. Cog as well. Okay, so I'll put those down there for a minute, and let me see. Oh, wouldn't that be pretty along there? No. maybe I will put that there. Where's it gone? Yeah. It's not like I can't print it out again. So let me just get my width. About there. Tear that bit off. Okay. So I'm going to glue that down there. I just need to get rid of that bit there. Even though it's lovely with the writing, but it makes it too big. And I'm going to glue that down. And then we can decorate it with something. So that will go there. Yep, that's good. There we go. Trimmed it off similar to that one there. That's good. And then we need to just get these out of the way. I've got too much stuff here. And I've got some of my bunnies and things already cut out. They might not have them the right size though. Love that. It's going to be too big. Oh, I love that one. It's not, that's too big. Oh, I think I put this little fellow there. Oh, isn't that cute? That and some of this here. Do I want any of that? I don't think. Oh, maybe I'll put a word. Let's just cut some of this off. We might even just put it behind the bunny. Give it a bit of texture. Might just put it behind the bunny like that. No. That. No. No. No texture. Just the bunny. So cute. And then let's have a look at these. Colour, maybe this colour. Yes, I like that colour. I think I'll stick that down there, I think. Just a pop of colour there. So this is not, as I said, it's not going to be a very long video. It's a bit late in the day, but I just wanted to check in and say hello and how is everybody. And And have you had a crafty day, or what have you been up to? And I think I'll come back tomorrow and do a bit more because I like doing this sort of stuff. It's fun. I think I'll come back and do a bit more. Is that weird putting that on sideways? Probably. I'll put that on a pocket. Just try and get one more thing done. Oh, I think I like this. This is, oh yes, well, I think we'll have that. That's perfect. Where's the edge there? You know me, I just guess. Maybe I should. About there. Let me see. It looks about right to me. No, a bit further over. Good. And I think I'll take a little, I'm going to sneeze, tiny bit off the top. Excuse me, I couldn't keep it in. Oh, I like that. Okay, so that's getting a bit sticky, and we'll make it into a tag shape. There we go. I mean, that's instantaneous. Well, that's the collage papers. You don't really need to do anything with those, do you? Just stick them down and then it's done. Don't even need anything else. So that's quick. Smaller ones of those. Got a tag. Or what about one of these? So what could we put on there? That would be pretty. Oh, that goes that way. Or maybe I'll do it that way. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, maybe I'll do it that way. I'm going to put that on there. So I wonder how long this is going to go on for. I mean, I'm just thinking right now as I'm doing this, like, we haven't seen our friends for a long time. We haven't seen Steph's mum. Well, she did come to the door the other day because we slipped those things under the door, and then I tricked her and I opened the door and she jumped away. It was funny. So I like that. And then I'm wondering, I might like to put a little bit of, just put some book page across there. So like, I know that is already book page, but I mean the old book page. I don't want the new book page. I want to put the old book page, or otherwise I've just seen this. Keep that out. Trying to get this done before my bug. Oh, now that would be nice there. That's not old book page, I know, but I think I might like that there. So let's tear it down. Okay, and then do I want to keep the signature? I think I do. I'll slip it, I'll tear that off, that bit there. And maybe I can slip it into the pocket a little bit. And let me see. Hopefully I'm on screen. Yes. So don't muck around with my setup too much, because lately I've been on screen, which is a miracle. Now what's happening here? A bit more. Don't worry, I'll slip it up a little bit. Okay, so let's get the glue on there. And that that's one of my old letters. I don't know if it's a published one or not. I have got lots of old letters. I haven't published them all yet. Bit of a slow-mo, really. But, what was I saying? It's printed on, that's what I was saying. It's printed on tea-dyed paper. Okay, so let me get my bone folder. So I don't actually need that. I left that out just in case. And what I'm thinking is this one, I might make it like a flip, like that. And I had a piece of fabric here somewhere, didn't I? That I was showing you before. That's not it, but that will be, no, that I need a bigger piece. Here it is. So I would just snip that there, tear it as you do. And then what I would do is just put a little bit of glue here for now, because I'm not stitching it right. I would normally just go and stitch it, but I'm not going to stitch it till later. So I'm just going to put that there. That's going to be the flippy part. And then I need to decorate the front. Let's have a look in the tin again and see if we can find something. I did cut out a lot of little ones. I've already used that image. I don't want to use that one again. Got that one, so cute. I like that one. I would cut the bunnies out and then recompose it. So I might have to use that on another one, because I don't have time to keep you here today. That's one of my favorites. I've got this one. That one fit on there? No. Oh, this one's good. This one. I do really like that one too. I think I like that one more. Yes, that's what's going to happen. That one. Yep. Okay. Lulu cut those out for me. Oh, she said you're welcome. Thank you, Lulu. So that's going to go on there. Like so. And I might leave that like that, because someone could write on there. And then Carol, because it's probably going in Carol's. And then here, I'm going to put something. Oh, I like that. I like that. Half on, half off. That you could write on. Okay, so that would be like so, half on and half off. Put that like that, and then I'll put a little bit of something there, which is the right way. That's the right way, so we'll get some glue on there. I don't even know if I've got any glue left. It's the longest 20 minutes I've ever had. Take that away. That, oh, I'll move it over a little bit. I think my cards are in the other room. So I'm using my bone folder here, because I've got some stuff in there. And then I need to just put a little bit of something here. And I've got this, you know, I keep all those bits and pieces in there. Oh, I think a nice piece of tea-dyed paper would be very good. I'm just going to tear it. And here I'm going to tear about that much. I'm just eyeballing it. This is very sticky. You can see how quickly you build up with these book pages to use for things. Right, there we go, done. So there's a flip that will stitch onto a page and flip. Do I have a page here? I had one. You see? There's one. So just say this was my page. I would stitch this on here like that, maybe down here, and then it's a flip. How pretty is that? So there we go. So, and then we've got it can be a side tuck or a belly band, that one. Then this one's a pocket there. This one I would do it more, I wouldn't put it there because that's the same, but like I'd put it here. Look how nice that is, and put it there. I'd stitch it here, and then it can be a side tuck, and then it's got a little pocket. And then we've got this one. This one would sit, well, this can sit on that page. I often put these on the book pages if I feel like they're strong enough. I don't normally put them on these pages where you could already write. I would normally put it on something that's decorated, so something like that sort of thing. I was going to put something else on there, wasn't I? Let's have a look at that. There, or oh, I quite like it there. I'm going to stick that down. Otherwise, it's already cut out and it'll be lost. It needs to find a home. So there we go. It brings the blue up into there. There we go. So that is all I did in this video. I'm sorry it was a quick one, but I did show you, I did 5 things. I did show you also what I was doing with the folded book pages as well, and I did pre-prepare them. I did like a sort of mass production. So it's nice to have these sorts of things ready. Isn't that pretty? I like it. I love these papers. I'm sorry I like them. I know that we made the papers, but I like them. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.